What do people talk about in vlogs? um, my work's got a Secret Santa coming up. Mine's the store manager. I'm scared. I hope I got her something good. The limit was $25, which I'm always a good gifter, but my gifts are always more than $25. It's kind of hard when you're limited. What else do people say? Go Hokies, 9-1 in basketball. Beat Dayton the other day, like 77-49. Most lopsided win over Dayton in 7 years. Let's check out basketball from tonight. I have no idea who played tonight. Hang on, I'm trying to find my ESPN app. I could just go to the website. It's right there. My computer's right in front of me. But I'm electing to go on my phone. It's a Google Pixel 6. Really good phone. I recommend it. I also recommend going to AutoZone if you're ever going to buy auto parts, because they have the best warranties and the best parts for better prices. Advance sucks. I'll take that to my grave. I won't take it to my grave, obviously, because I just said it, but I'll die on that hill. There we go. That's more like it. Do you guys see the crazy news? Yeah, pretty crazy thing. I can't believe it either. Believe me. Merrimack beat New England. That's been all over social media. Since that game started. 82-23. Pretty lopsided. Who else played? Yeah, that's not surprising. No, Grambling beat Vanderbilt by 2, 64-62. That's a big upset. Not much on a Friday, but Auburn and Memphis play in Atlanta tomorrow. Virginia Tech and Oklahoma State play in the Barclays Center on Sunday. Sorry, I mentioned Auburn because I live in Alabama now. I live close to Auburn. I'm not going to elaborate on that. Illinois and Penn State should be a good game. Maybe. Arkansas and Oklahoma. Arkansas is only a 3.5-point favorite. VMI and Radford. How about Radford, huh? They're 6-3 this year. Who did Radford? Nobody knows. Nobody cares about Radford. Why am I talking about Radford? It's been almost 7 minutes. Jeez. Radford, huh? Radford. They've not beat a single team worth mentioning. In fact, they lost to William and Mary. That's funny. You know what? Let's talk about football for a second, huh? I have a football podcast, and we've not done an episode in 3 or 4 weeks. It's horrendous. I hate not having an episode out. But nobody can find time to sit down and do an episode. So here I am talking about football now. Georgia's overrated. Stetson Bennett should not be in the Heisman race. For the first time in my life, I'm playing for Ohio State. I don't care about the Michigan TCU game. I think Michigan will win. I hate Georgia fans. I've never cared about Georgia fans, but now I hate Georgia fans living in Alabama. Georgia fans are horrendous. I've heard stories. Them and Texas A&M fans. I also hate UNC fans. That's nothing new though. UNC football fans are horrendously annoying. Virginia Tech football. I don't want to talk about that. I just hope for better years to come. Some people say it's all uphill from here, but you know what? Not always true. 0-12, 1-11, 2-13, and 2-13. There aren't 15 games. 2-10 and 3-9 are still all possible again. But hey, basketball school, baby. 9-1 in basketball. Only lost to College of Charleston, who should be ranked 2. Both teams should be ranked, but they're not. What am I going through? NFL? I don't care about the NFL. The NFL is whatever anymore. I think it's rigged. I think the top of college football is rigged too. That's a different conspiracy though. I did my chess puzzles today. That was fun. I am now 2252 in chess puzzles. I'm almost 1400 in rapid chess. My blitz is like 1000. I guess I could do like a blitz game or whatever, because I don't care to lose rating there. Jeez, almost 10 minutes in. I have not said much. I'm too close. Smooth. Shout out to Focus Chess. That's my chess coach's Instagram page and website. Focus Chess. Shout out Coach Isaac, my guy. If you made it this far in the video, I assume you watch it. I don't know who watches these. If you watch this, please comment, because I would love to know who watches these videos. I've got no clue. I've been sitting here just talking for 10.5 minutes plus 5, 6, 7 seconds. So in high school, I didn't do social media because I thought it was dumb. I was like, no, I'm never going to get a Snapchat. Here I am with a Snapchat. I was like, no, I'll never do anything serious on Instagram. And I was like, no, I'll never do anything like that. And I was like, well, I'm not going to give people my phone number either. So when I was in high school, I would give people my email to contact me. I was like, yeah, message me on my email. And then I found out MySpace had an app, which is crazy. So I downloaded MySpace, and there was like one active user in the area. And I was like, that guy's cool. See on MySpace. Oh, let me tell you about freaking my cryptocurrency investment of 2018, 19, somewhere around there. I put in the Dogecoin. Dogecoin at the time was worth less than like 4/10 of a penny. It was dirt cheap. I had 200,000 shares. It was like $20. Fast forward 6 months, it's worth 73 cents a share. I would have almost $200,000 in Dogecoin had I not sold it, because I thought it was a dumb meme crypto and it was never going to go anywhere. But I sold out of it, so I didn't get any money. Would have been nice. Sold out of it. I thought it was dumb, horrendous, tragic. And I beat myself up for 2 years over that. And then I recently forgot about it. And then I reminded myself. That sucked. My boss at AutoZone, he was like, oh, dude, you gotta get into Dogecoin. And I was like, no, I'm not gonna get into Dogecoin. I'm like, that's dumb. And then I bought 200,000 shares. Did I say 20,000? I meant 200,000 if I did. Yeah, so that was bad. That was bad on me. Let me think, what else? There's a crypto. Beat myself up over that. That was rough. I coached baseball this past spring. That was the most fun thing I've ever done. Shout out to any of the players who are watching this video, which I doubt any of you are. But hey, if you are, shout out. Big ups, huh? Fight until the bitter end. The bitter end. I think about that all the time. Every day. I just hope to get back into it. It's a dream. Honestly, when I started coaching baseball, I didn't think I'd like it that much. I was like, baseball's not what I want to do, but it gets me into coaching. I was like, football's really where I want to be. But after this past spring, baseball is the place to be. But people don't like baseball. People don't like baseball because baseball doesn't advertise itself very well, and baseball has been too gimmicky, at least professionally anyway. And baseball is a very mental game. It's incredibly hard because everything is mental. Like, you have to know where you got to be in any given situation. You have to know what's coming if you're the batter, given every pitch count, which there's 0001, 02, 12, 22, 32. 6 different pitch counts. I guess the math could have been easier. But then it depends on, like, how well you hit from a certain spot, what pitch you hit well, what the pitcher's throwing, is he tipping anything off? It's a lot. It's mental and it's physical. It's both. It's super hard. People say hockey's harder, but I don't know anything about hockey, so I can't say for sure which one's harder. I would say golf is hard, but if you're a professional, you make it look easy. I've got a TikTok, but I post mostly chess on there. Why am I doing this vlog? I'm just talking. If there's anything you want me to post on this channel, you let me know. If you made it 15 minutes and 50 seconds into this video, you let me know what you want me to post on this channel, and I will try my best to post it. I can't guarantee it, because I'm sure someone will say, like, rob a bank, but I will do my best to post whatever you suggest. Now, if someone says rob a bank, I'll know you made it this far in the video. And we're 16 minutes and 4 seconds in. I'm not going to cut or edit this video. There have been a lot of ums and a lot of dead silence, but I think that just adds to the effect. Yeah, it really adds to it. You can't really beat it. I smell that. It smells like authentication. What else have I done lately? Not much. If you want to hear more stories, I got several. I got my clown story from 2016 when the clown scare was going on, even though it's more like a live in the woods story. I've got for one night. It wasn't anything crazy. I've got that story. I've got the WAB, which I could always show you, which is in a very old video, but it was a really bad presentation, and I just kind of do it at the end. Very hard to understand what I'm saying, but it would be easier here. I'd be way less nervous. If you want me to, like, tell a story about, like, some sort of work-related story, or like customer-related story, like really good or really bad customer, or like I don't know. I feel like someone might like that. I feel like that might, like, gain some traction. Like, oh, I had this great customer come in, because you never hear about the great customers. It's always the bad customers you hear about. But I get some really, really good customers. Some in Alabama, but a lot of them, I don't know, I can only think recent great customers. I know I've had a lot. I've had a lot of really good customers who were, like, super nice, super cool, joke around, whatever. I'll never forget working in Walmart in the garden center. This lady, I checked her out one day. She had a few groceries, I believe. I don't remember. She came in the garden center, I believe, because she just wanted to check out. She didn't want to wait in line up front. So she came out. I checked her out. And as she was leaving, she's like, "You have a really kind smile." And I was like, "Thanks." I'm like, that I'll always remember that. That was 4 years ago. That was almost 5 years ago. That was over 4.5 years ago. Because I was only in garden center from March to August of 2018. And I remember it being in the spring. But yeah, I'll always remember that very kind lady. And I always remember, people who suggested, checking out other people. I'll always remember um, customers who left reviews for me. Like I've got, a couple reviews from AutoZone that specify my name, and I'm like, that's awesome. Um, all this creaking and stuff that you might hear is from this chair. This chair is very creaky. Sorry, got off topic. I've got more videos. Or not videos. I've got more stories. I know I have more stories. I just don't know what people want to hear, what people want to, talk about, what people want to discuss. Politics, yeah, sure, whatever. You want to know my political stance? I'll tell you my political stance at some point eventually, I'm sure. If you don't already know it. I don't know, we're just talking. What else can we talk about, huh? What other stories could I have? I could have stories about anything. I could have stories about chess. I could have stories about playing football. I could have. I got a couple. From when I played baseball, I've got a couple good stories from when I played baseball. I've got some great stories from coaching baseball. Several off the top of my head. I can tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right now. Just top of my head. Just the things that take me back, that are nostalgic. And make me just really proud of the guys we had. A really, really awesome group of kids. Group of guys. Very mature, very smart, talented like crazy. One's at NC State now. Really good kid. Temper flared a little bit, but he got it under control. Shows superb maturity and growth. I don't think there's a greater group of kids out there than that team we had on the field this past spring. Just they were just awesome. There are kids who are just as good as them. You know what? Nobody's better than anybody else. To think that there's a group of people, or that certain people are better than others, is just not true. There are people who are worse. Don't get me wrong. There's some bad people out there, but to think that someone should be put on a pedestal because they're above anyone else is just insane. There's nobody better than anyone else. There are people worse, but there's nobody better. You draw the line here. There are people here, but there's nobody here. And it's just, you can't get big-headed. You can't sit there and think, I'm better than you because I have XYZ at home, or because I have, money, or, I have more friends, or I'm better off than you. It's insane. Now, you might be more skilled than some people, but there's always going to be somebody who's more skilled than you and more knowledgeable than you. And it's just, I don't know how people think that. They deserve so much attention and just so much in life. Entitlement is insane. I don't know why people's attention spans are so short anymore. Oh, as Coach would say, it's all about the dumb phones and the idiot boxes. You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Frick. Just things Coach would say. But yeah, 20-30 minutes in. Just let me know which one to hear. I got a lot of stories. I love to share. Open book. You ask me anything, I'm gonna tell you. I'll be as honest as I can be. Let me put it that way. I'm just gonna be as honest as I can be. But absolutely, just let me know. I'm an open book. peel me open like a can of worms. I'm just an old chunk of coal with a couple stories. Alright, but that's going to do it. Just a fun little video here. We'll see you guys next time.